Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Bruning.
And I'm Erin McBride. This week has been National Work Zone Awareness Week.
This week is meant to remind drivers to be extra alert in work zones so everyone can go home safe. Governor Mike DeWine has lent his voice to the effort.
Ohio's Move Over law requires drivers to move over for all roadside workers. If you cannot safely move over, you can at least slow down. And please, please, always pay attention.
Here at the Ohio State House, we held an event to remind Ohioans to do just that. On display is this crashed ODOT truck. It was hit by a semi-truck on I-75 near Lima earlier this year. Thankfully, there were no life-threatening injuries. Thank you to our District 1 crews for arranging to get this truck down here.
You go to work knowing, well, hoping that you're going to make it home. And there's stuff that happens like this that makes you think what could possibly happen.
Unfortunately, that has not always been the case. Linda Cook's husband, Steve, was hit and killed in a work zone on I-70 near Columbus when an impaired driver who was on their phone went behind the barricades, struck and killed him.
He got hit between 68 and 70 miles an hour. You never got to say goodbye. It was a tragic accident that never had to happen, never.
On Wednesday, ODOT employees and members of the media wore orange clothing to bring awareness to the important issue of road worker safety. We also displayed messages on our digital message boards to remind drivers to be alert for our workers in construction zones.
As our Who Knew guru shows us, work zone crashes in Ohio were all too common last year.
Hey, it's that time of year again, construction, right? The orange shirt, orange barrels. Now that means a lot of work zones. And that's a great thing because that's billions of dollars being invested in making our transportation system safer and better. But that also means lower speed limits, narrow and shifting lanes, and other restrictions. So as a driver, you have to pay extra attention. Last year, there were nearly 4,600 crashes in Ohio work zones. Sadly, 18 of those were deadly, resulting in 19 fatalities, and nearly 100 of them resulted in serious injuries. The top factor in work zone crashes? Following too close. Last year, we also had 125 ODOT crews struck, and we're halfway to that figure already this year. So when you're driving through our work zones, please remember that all those people you see, they have a family and they want to get to them at the end of the day.
I love you, Daddy. Be safe.
Give them room to work and pay extra attention. If you do that, together we can make work zone crashes a thing of the past. Who knew?
A major factor in work zone crashes, distractions. That's why we're continuing to work with our friends at the Ohio State Highway Patrol and other law enforcement agencies to launch distracted driving corridors. The latest went up last week on I-680 in Youngstown.
With multiple corridor projects identified all over Ohio, troopers and our law enforcement partners aim to not only change the motoring public's behavior inside the corridors, but also outside them.
In Northwest Ohio, troopers joined ODOT crews to talk about the success of efforts there to crack down on distracted driving. Through mid-April, 90 citations for distracted driving have been issued within a corridor on I-75 in Allen and Hancock counties.
So remember, move over, slow down, and above all, pay attention when you're on the road, especially in work zones. This will help ensure you can safely arrive at your destination and these workers can make it home safe at the end of the day.
Get more ODOT news online at transportation.ohio.gov. Follow us on social media, and we always love those story ideas and feedback to loop@dot.ohio.gov.
See orange and white, please slow down. If you see orange and white, please slow down. If you see orange and white when you're driving day or night. If you see orange and white,